Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Heroes and Generals. Heroes and Generals is published by Square Enix and developed by Reto-Moto. It's a free-to-play first-person shooter set in World War II. Now, I'm playing as the US, but there's also the Germans, of course, and the newly added Soviet Union. Each country has their own weapons and gear, as well as vehicles, including tanks and airplanes. My hero, Benjamin Moore, is outfitted with a Browning automatic rifle named the Pussy Magnet, with a selection of sticky grenades and a M1911 sidearm. Unfortunately, though, I only have one clip that I could have on my bar because the grenades and pistol take up almost all of the slots that I could have. Luckily, I have the Hoarder badge, which at the bronze level allows me to carry one extra clip. Each badge has 3 different levels, bronze, silver, and gold, with incremental power-ups, I guess. With the Hoarder badge, I get 1 clip at bronze, 2 at silver, and 3 at gold. As you play, your selected hero gains experience points that will increase your rank and the amount of money paid to you for each battle, with your first battle for each day gaining you 4 pieces of gold, which is the premium currency. Leveling up also unlocks different branches for your hero to pursue. You could be a tanker, you could also be a pilot, paratrooper, and of course the fan favorite, the recon or a sniper class. Your hero can only be one of these classes. You can go back and forth between the classes, but it costs money to change. Now, if your soldier reaches officer rank, or you buy one with gold, you get the ability to have assault teams on a huge campaign map of Western Europe. Here the generals make the moves in the war campaign, assaulting towns, villages, airfields, and even capital cities, which will win that country more points to winning the war. Back on the ground, your hero can fight in 2 ways, in a stage battle or in the war. Stage battles are set up so each side has equal number of troops and vehicles. In war, though, the generals control this factor, sometimes resulting in lopsided battles for key points. Just remember, though, war is hell. Absolute fucking hell. Alright, so first battle of the day. We get in, and this point is just about to be taken by an enemy soldier. He's already in the house. Run upstairs, best defensible position, and blast that fool right in the crotchal region. Now, usually if an enemy attacks a point that I'm on, I don't really like to run off. I like to sit there and just kind of defend it for a little while. Make sure that there's no other soldiers, with him. Especially that guy, he ran up with a jeep. So I was expecting some other soldiers to be there with him, but luckily nobody else came. So I'm just staying here just for a little while, just holding it off, trying to see if there's anybody in that field over there, trying to go back to, I do believe that's A3. But luckily nobody comes. This is one of the newer maps they just came out with, the Ford Airfield. So this is actually my first time playing on this map, which is pretty cool. There is a badge for a car thief, which makes you which allows you to unlock cars faster, but only if you're running a veteran account, which is like a premium account. Would I recommend putting car thief on it? I mean, it's still pretty funny though. As soon as I start to drive off, this dude whistles at me. He's like, "Yo, buddy, give me a ride." So, shit, why not? See these 2 dudes over here, screwing around in the forest. I'm like, yo, come on. Let's go. Come on. No? Alright, fuck you too then. And just drive off. Anytime you drive a vehicle and somebody else is in the car, it does put experience points onto your chauffeur badge, which will unlock like a Jeep, motorcycle, and a APC as well. But this character, Benjamin, he's not really towards that. He's more of just, come pick me up and take me to the point. But I figured I'd go ahead and steal this car. Now, there are some soldiers here trying to take over this point that we just captured just a second ago. The BAR is a beast of a gun. This dude's up here. I'm like, shit. I can't even find him. Switch to my pistol, which has a better sway to it, and I can get around corners without it popping up in my face. But unfortunately, he tracks me down, takes me out. Now, it does take me a while to spawn in with all the equipment that I have, so I do edit out some of the respawn times and stuff like that. There are bicycles in this game. It does have a little ching-ching. Bicycle, bicycle. It's usually the best way to get around sometimes, you know, especially if you don't have any motorized infantry units that'll give you lifts. But there are enemies all over this place. I see that there's somebody that stole one of our recon trucks, and I tried to take it out with an anti-tank grenade, and it does the job pretty well. they're just crushing vehicles all in the same spot over there. Guy in the window, take him out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I'm still technically in the capture area here, so I'm just gonna hang out behind this little thing here. Now they are getting into that house. I would try to assault it, but it's not gonna happen. I get shot by something, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a dude in the fucking window too. Paratrooper coming down, but friendly tank gets in the way. I can't finish him off. And I'm hoping that we can get to this point and capture it. Oh god. People love to run other people over in this game with their jeeps and shit like that. It's pretty fucking funny when you when you can do it to somebody. It's pretty hilarious. Oh, and I get taken out. That was a complete surprise to me. That jeep just came out of fucking nowhere. I respawn and I see that we have a friendly APC unit, so I go ahead and jump on board. I can't get inside of it, so I'm actually sitting on the outside of the tank, which is really vulnerable. But I see that there's 2 paratroopers trying to land on this house. I'm just like, fuck it, I want to get off this ride. I want to get off now. Get into the capture area. Start capturing it. Take out a dude. Come on. Take out another one. I see this dude here. I'm almost out of ammo. It really sucks having only 2 clips. The BAR it eats through that ammo like it's nothing. Go ahead and reload it. Get a fresh clip in. Now, there is a resupply box on the back of this APC, and I whistle at him. I'm like, dude, stop. Thank you. Refill on ammo. Get around to the house and get inside. I'm trying to level up my defense badge, which will actually give me the silver hoarder badge. That's what I've been trying to do off and on for, I don't know, God, for probably a couple months now. Looks like paratroopers are just eating up this place right now, but luckily they come to the pointy end of my the shooty end of my rifle, and it ends very badly for them. There's a dude in that field, but I couldn't get a shot on him, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just sit here and watch this stairway here. See a bunch of my friends running off the jeep. I'm like, nope, I'm going to sit here and try to defend this point as long as I can. I'm only got 1 clip left in this BAR. Go outside. I see the guy way out there. I'm trying to take a couple pot shots at him, but it's probably not going to work. So I just, fuck it, back off. There are some yaks, Russian planes flying around. Oh yeah, by the way, this is America versus Russia, if you haven't noticed. But they had a bunch of planes flying around. In 1911, saving my life. Dude's behind me shooting me. I'm like, what in the hell? Come to find out it was just a friendly soldier, I think, that was shooting me. Got a recon class there with the Russian submachine gun. Now, they're probably out in the courtyard, but I'm inside the house. I want to try to stay here as long as I can. Toss a sticky grenade down there. Hopefully that'll clear out that bottom. I see that APC has another resupply box on it. I want to get out there and do it, but here comes one of theirs. Now this is the bonus of having anti-tank grenades. I can take out those guys. Usually with one grenade, I can take them out. The BAR can penetrate the armor of jeeps and personnel carriers. Can't do APCs or anything like that, but you can usually get the job done. Now, even though they haven't captured this point, none of my team can spawn on this point because it is constantly in conflict. But I'm just racking up the defense and kills right now. I'm just trying to keep this point from being captured. Even though it's still going to be in conflict, there's really nothing I can do. I'm just trying to clear it out as much as I can. I really shouldn't have gone outside, but I wanted to take out this little gas. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. But it ends poorly for me. Now with A2 being taken down, I had to spawn back at A1. Usually the best advice I can give any kind of new player to this is if one of your control points is in conflict, don't go to the spawn point behind it. Wait just for a little while. If they don't capture it and your teammate happens to kill the guy that was there and the area is in conflict, give it just a few seconds. It'll come out of conflict, and usually you can respawn almost instantaneously by that point. Now they're all over that area, but of course I wasn't paying attention behind me, and I get taken out by a rifleman. Now I just wanted to show airplanes flying around. They're bombing the hell out of our area now. We're down to our last capture point. We do have a couple guys trying to capture A2, but it's not going to end very well for us at all. Spoiler alert. So I see this douchebag show up again. I've already thrown one of my grenades. It does cost quite a bit to get those grenades to resupply them, but pick up a Predator Strike, and I just strike that dude in the back. Fucking hilarious. And then, barely get that grenade off. I almost died. Luckily, though, I skated by with the skin of my teeth. I'm just trying to defend this point as much as I can. I don't want to get off of it at all. I just want to sit here and try to hold this point. Try to at least grind a little bit of experience. If anything, this game is very, very grind worthy. It is a free-to-play game. Well, I would say a free-to-play, pay-to-advance game. You can unlock weapons and stuff like that, and you could pay real money to unlock them. And once you unlock them on your character, they're there forever. You can also get if you get your officer class, you get the ability to have a I forgot what it's called. Take that guy out, and that was pretty easy. I'm almost dead. I mean, he was sitting there staring at me, shooting me, and I killed him with a pistol. Anyways, you can get an officer soldier that has, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a weapons depot. That's what it is. A weapons depot for your nation. So if I had an American officer, say Benjamin here, and he became a second officer to where I can have the weapons depot, I could take any of the weapons that he's unlocked and give it to other characters. So like my bazooka and stuff like that I've paid for him, I can give those to other classes or other soldiers in the U.S. nation. I'm sitting here trying to respawn. They've got paratroopers all over the place, planes coming in, bombing shit. We don't have any more. We don't have any more planes. Our team has just ran through them. And usually whenever the last spawn point is being captured, it puts you way out in the woods, way away from the spawn point, which is kind of silly, kind of stupid, but I mean, it does give the attacking team just a little extra bit of time to where they can get in and capture it. Usually it does take a long time to capture the last spawn point, but I mean, there's so many of our guys that are around that point. I'm thinking, okay, I could just sit back here, I could pick off a couple, and hopefully by that time, we will be able to, defend our point. But they really start hammering home the point that no, you're not going to get that far. The other thing about crossing out into the open is that you will be taken out by snipers. The good old recon class is what everybody strives to be, but end up just being a bunch of wood fairies. Anyways, the last couple of seconds of this video, I will tell you thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested, links down below in the description. I have been your gamer of games for gaming, and of course, my name is Zesnik, and I will see you next time.